Welcome to Wellness Wednesday. I'm Romelia, and today we're going to talk about Northern Escape. So it's one of our promotional oils this month. It's actually 10% off of a really great price for this oil. So I'm going to share with you what's in it, why you need it, and how you can get it at 10% off. Well, actually, how you can get it for 25% off on top of your 10%. So we're looking at 35%. So anyway, Northern Escape, it's really fantastic. If you haven't snagged yours yet and you haven't placed your order, you really need to make sure that you add this onto your LRP this month. So look at that. Woo-hoo! I had it ready for you guys. I sure did. So, my friends, here we go. So, Northern Escape. So, this was introduced to us, I think, probably a couple of years ago. It was part of a BOGO deal. And it was such a new oil, and this oil really took off that it became one of our permanent oils. And see, that's what happens in doTERRA land. When something is introduced and you really like it, you give them your feedback and you tell them, please make this permanent. And you get things like Northern Escape that become part of our regular inventory. So Northern Escape is called our woodland blend. It's an aromatic escape to some far off place in the wilderness. I really do believe that's what it reminds me of, since there's so many fir oils in here. I absolutely love it. The aroma definitely reeks of firs and balsams and pine. I don't get any like woodsy aroma from the cedar wood or the frankincense. For me, it's just a really overpowering of pine and fir. So it's a grounding aroma, and I'm going to show you why. This is something that you can use to refresh your space. If it's feeling really stagnant in the afternoon, you can throw some in there. If you're meditating or journaling, maybe even drinking just a cup of coffee and watching the rain fall in the evening, which, thank you, Lord, we were blessed to have last night. It's just a really nice oil. It creates a very tranquil and positive space. So at a glance, this has quite a few oils in there. Black spruce is primarily the dominant oil here. There's more of this in this blend. I love black spruce for its emotional support. It has provided, it's been one of those that I reach to when I'm feeling really down, or when I need just a little bit more pick me up, something to lessen that weight. I love black spruce for that. It's an amazing emotionally supportive oil. Siberian fir is awesome for respiratory health. It's great for relaxing. It's got this awesome woody aroma, and Siberian fir has been shown to really lighten dark spots on the skin. So it's something that I've been using in my facial serum. Love it for that. Balsam fir is great for relaxing your muscles, for easing some pain and tension. It also contributes to the cleansing properties of Northern Escape. So if you're diffusing this, and it's going to really help create not just that positive environment, but it's also going to help eliminate some of those, unfriendly visitors that are in our air. Cedar wood is a very grounding oil, so it really helps to give this oil some base, some foundation. It's really going to help to keep you grounded. Cedar wood does that for you, and it also provides a woody aroma to the oil. Cypress is known for improving circulation and getting things movement, which makes Northern Escape a really awesome oil to diffuse in the afternoon when things are really stagnant. Especially if you're losing your creativity and you have to finish a project, you're in the middle of something and you really need to get it finished. Put the Northern Escape in your diffuser, or just inhale it from the bottle. It's going to really help keep things moving. Hinoki, it's not an oil that we can buy. We've had opportunities before to get it as an incentive. I do believe it was an LRP club oil at one time. I love this oil. I have a little bottle. They came in 5 mils, and I have a little bit left in that bottle, I should say. And it's a really powerful oil. It's really grounding and really supportive to the nervous system. An incredibly emotionally supportive oil as well. So it gives, it adds with that cedar wood to that woodsy aroma that I tend to pick up at the very end of this scent. It provides, again, some more grounding support. And then it has frankincense, and we all know the wonderful benefits that frankincense has on emotions, on the nervous system, and including our skin. So this is another great skin oil that you can incorporate into maybe your facial cleansers, your toners, your lotions, your moisturizers. Northern Escape is really going to provide some support for your skin. And it's great for everyone because it doesn't have that fruity floral scent aroma that is kind of offensive, at least to the guys in my family. It provides more of a neutral aroma. And this also has some clove, and I can't pick up on that clove, and I'm usually really good at picking up at the different levels of oils in here, of scents, but I can't seem to pick that up. But it does add to its woody and its warm scent. It's definitely a warm aroma. So when you're diffusing it in your diffuser throughout the day or in the morning, what have you, it is going to create that comforting sense, very positive. And then with the furs, a lot of respiratory support. So because this has a lot of different oils in here, it's really, you can see it's sourced from all over the world. I'm gonna highlight black spruce for our sourcing story for this oil, only because one, I absolutely love black spruce for its emotional benefits, but I also love this sourcing story. This goes to show and highlight really how doTERRA is moving to become a very green company, and not a whitewashed green, but a real true green company, to use less, to waste less, and do less with what we have and impact more people with that. So black spruce is mainly harvested for the lumber company, and it's also harvested for paper and pulp industries. So when it's harvested, all of the branches and the needles are stripped away, and it just leaves the trunk, right? So the trunk goes off to its destination, either to become somebody's desk or somebody's writing tablet. But the branches and the needles, before doTERRA got involved in this process, they would just go to waste. They were just left behind, and they would just be considered this beautiful pile of waste. So instead of having those branches and those needles go to waste, they are now taken, this leftover material is now taken and steam distilled to create black spruce essential oil. And they do that in such a way that it is a closed environment. So the branches not only become the essential oil, but the waste product of that becomes fuel for the whole steam distillation process itself. It's pretty fascinating. You can search in our group for a video on that sourcing of black spruce. It's just so wonderful how something that was considered waste has become so important to so many people. So our 2022 sourcing impact, and this information comes from Source to You. You can look up any of the oils that doTERRA produces, and well, I should say most of the oils have sourcing stories listed there, especially those that do have a lot of social impact. So you can see there that with just black spruce alone, now remember, I'm not highlighting all of the oils that are in Northern Escape, only because it would take forever, and I'm going to honor your time. But I'm just highlighting black spruce, and you can see that they do have impact. with black spruce, and it just really provides a wonderful, beautiful accent to this blend. So the chemical composition, there's lots of things in this particular blend of oil, but there are two that are very prominent and provide for the most therapeutic benefits of this oil. First of all is the alpha pinene. Now, we've talked about this before because we find it in things like frankincense. You could also find it in other fir oils like Siberian fir. So this is what provides that pine-like scent for these essential oils. Alpha pinene is also very calming and relaxing, definitely providing a lot of respiratory support. And I know that you've heard me say before, for those of you that have been around for a while, that doTERRA is very intentional with their oils and their promotions. Well, what a better time to offer Northern Escape when we have our cold season upon us, and also people going back into the classroom, going back into offices, and you're being exposed to other people's germs, so why not diffuse this and not only create a positive environment, but also provide some amazing support for your respiratory system. This works. Alpha pinene works by exerting its effects on GABA receptors in our bodies. So this is going to inhibit nerve transmission to the brain, which is going to provide and really, which is the mechanism, I should say, not provide, for calming nervous activity. So this is a really good brain oil. Okay, so if you're feeling throughout the day that you're not able to focus, you don't have mental clarity, or you're just feeling some kind of nervous tension, or you need some nervous support, I guess that's the easiest way that I can put it. You can just take some of this, rub a drop or two, and just apply it directly on that area. For mental clarity, try your temples and at the base of your neck. And it just provides you amazing support. The other major chemical constituent in this blend is bornyl acetate. So this also provides, a base for that distinctive aroma of firs, but this has some cleansing properties along with it as well, which makes Northern Escape a wonderful oil to diffuse, to eliminate some of those things that may be flying in your air that can really cause some havoc to your nervous system and your immune system. You could, like I mentioned with Siberian fir, it's the component in Siberian fir that provides, that helps to lighten the skin tone, helps to lighten dark spots. So that bornyl acetate is the main constituent for that. And because it's a main constituent of Northern Escape, you can use it for that purpose as well. Another wonderful thing about bornyl acetate that is really specific to, the upcoming cold months, it lowers the potential for lung injury by pro-inflammatory cytokines. Now, this was a really big health topic a couple of years ago, 3 years ago. And people, there was a lot of research that was being done on cytokines. And I find it fascinating that bornyl acetate was part of that whole process, that inflammatory response that's really going to help prevent injury. Because not to put anything out there specific with conditions or disorders or anything like that, but it's pretty amazing to have a tool like this at our fingertips that can really lessen the impact that something that is threatening to our respiratory system can, that we have this tool that can lessen that impact. So keep this in mind as we move into the cold months, as we become more exposed to things that can really threaten our immunity, our respiratory system in particular. Make sure that you're reaching for Northern Escape. You can use it directly on your chest, 1 or 2 drops, and just rub it on there. Diffusing it is wonderful. It's the best way to take care of your respiratory health. If it's something really that you're trying to really get your hand, grab a hold of it, rub it up and down your spine, so that you can get it into your system fast, quick, in a hurry. So I'm going to share to you from Advanced Oil Magic and what they have to say about Northern Escape. It's our woodland blend, of course. So it can, for some of the top uses of this are mental clarity, again, applying a drop to the temples or diffusing it, respiratory issues, 1 or 2 drops with the carrier oil on your chest, and maybe even your upper back. I remember when my son had a lot of issues. That was one of the areas that we really focused on when we did some cupping to kind of release the phlegm that was in his chest. So that's a really great area to provide to apply essential oils or salves, any kind of respiratory salves that you make, to the upper back too, because that's all of this is our rib cage is enclosing, it's protecting our lungs, so it's going to get into that area. Airborne pathogens, diffuse several drops. Muscle aches and pain, massage 3 to 4 drops with FCO with fractionated coconut oil into affected areas. You could also add some to Epsom salt for a bath salt, so that you can soak your tension away. I love the furs for muscle aches and pains. It's something that I like to put on my calves before strenuous exercise, before running, before doing any kind of leg exercises. Just adding some of the fur oils to the calves works really well for me. It eliminates a lot of the soreness for me. Workout recovery, same reason there. And then nervous disorders. So there's a lot of different uses for Northern Escape. I think people tend to think that because it's a blend and it's made for aromatic use and topical use, that all we can really do with this is just put it in our diffuser, and that's not true. Yes, it's a wonderful way to use Northern Escape because of its beautiful aroma, and because of how it can really target any kind of foreign friends or enemies in our air. But aromatic is a great way to really support the respiratory system, like I've already mentioned to you. And some ways to use it besides diffusing: make yourself a room spray if you can't diffuse. Maybe you're in an office space and you can't diffuse. Put some Northern Escape in a spray bottle with distilled water, and you can use that. And you could also make your own non-toxic scented candle, which is a lot of fun, and these make beautiful gifts too. So some diffuser blends that I really do like: breathe easy. Peppermint helps to open the airways, Northern Escape helps to support the airways, and coriander helps to keep things moving. It smells lovely in the diffuser. Your Fresh Walk, if you haven't tried a fur oil with a citrus, you are totally missing out. Lemon is a great one, but so is lime. I love those two together. And then add some spearmint in there. It makes for a beautiful blend. It's just really, if you're just coming home from work and you're trying to or maybe you're in the middle of a project and you need to change your mood, change your thoughts, get a little bit more creative, put this in your diffuser to just kind of help things get moving up there. And meditation, definitely awesome for grounding you and centering you, and adding 2 very strong grounding oils to Northern Escape is going to allow you just to sit still for a longer period of time, but it's really nice for meditation. Topical ways to use it: you can add it to your body wash, maybe your unscented body wash, or you can make your own body wash. You can use it as a massage. You can also add it to your unscented lotion. So this is a really nice way to have a subtle aroma of this Northern Escape throughout the day. It's just adding it to your unscented lotion, and you'll just have that with you. So this is great for your guys who like to have scented lotions but don't like the florals and the citruses. This is really wonderful. And it's a great substitution for us because we're big midnight forest people. And, once those are gone, they're gone because it's one of those limited time things. But Northern Escape in our spa hand and body lotion is wonderful. I strongly suggest you give that one a try. So a way that you can use this is making your own body wash. You can use a glass pump bottle for this, or you can reuse your empty doTERRA body wash bottle. We're big on reusing things, and if it's still got some life in it, it can be upcycled. So use an empty bottle that you have already, or a glass bottle. I would never put glass in my bathroom. I'm just letting you know that right now. Because I guarantee you somebody in this family will break it, cut themselves, and that's a whole other situation we don't want to deal with. Add some Castile soap to that, some vegetable glycerin, just to kind of support the skin and also keep things blended. Fractionated coconut oil is going to do the same thing for you, and then add your Northern Escape. Very easy. It's non-toxic, and it's a great way to use your oils. And if you're really looking to reducing your exposure to toxins or reducing your own toxic overload, or toxic load, I should say, making your own DIY personal care products is a great way to achieve your goals in that. And this just smells wonderful, and super easy and super inexpensive to make as well. So I do have a book for you that has 25 uses of Northern Escape, some diffuser blends in there, and some other DIY products that you can make for pennies on the, pennies, just for pennies. It's so inexpensive, and that's why I like to use my essential oils for our DIY products. And you can also join our private Facebook group if you're not in here already. If you're watching this at another time somewhere else, we have so many recipes in there for you. All you have to do is just search. And those of you that are watching in our group, just use the search bar function in this group for whatever it is that you are wanting more information on, whether it's an oil or a health concern or just a resource. There's so much information in our group. Just do that search and you'll get a plethora of suggestions. So this month, Northern Escape is 10% off. And like I said, if you are a wholesale customer, you're getting this for 35% off retail value. So you'll see our discount pricing there, which is fantastic. This is a great time to add 1 or 2 bottles. I mean, if you're thinking about making some DIY products for gifts, the holiday season is approaching way too fast for my taste, but it's coming. And DIY gifts are awesome for your friends and for your family. Very personal. So you can add 1 or 2 bottles to your order so that you can have plenty of Northern Escape. Let's see, if you're just interested in that, you can use the QR code that's there, or use the link on the screen, and it'll take you directly to a page so that you can just get your Northern Escape if you're not a current member or working with somebody else, working with another wellness advocate. But if you are a member, order through your LRP. When you order through your loyalty reward program and you make a minimum of 125 LRP order this month, you're going to get that free tea tree touch. So this is for current members. This is one of the benefits that we get. I mean, think about it. You're already placing your order. Might as well put it on loyalty rewards so that you can get your free oil every month and to get your free points and even free shipping. So who else can offer you that? There's not a whole lot of people offering free shipping these days, and shipping is going up, by the way. Anyway, so if you are already a member, you order through your online account, and if you haven't ordered in a while, go back to the person that introduced you to doTERRA and they can help you get a free bottle of, I think we have moved it to citrus, no, into Breathe. It's either Citrus Bliss or Breathe, but it's definitely an additional free bottle of oil for coming back to doTERRA. And then again, if you don't have your account, don't pay retail. All accounts are free. That $35 membership fee is waived, and you never have to pay that again. You get everything for 25% off throughout the year. You can earn doTERRA dollars, ongoing education. There's so many reasons to get your own account. If you're ordering with somebody else, they're getting your points, and those points add up. And I just used some yesterday when I placed an order. I'm getting a free bottle of frankincense. I use my points for oils because they're usually point per dollar, and that's how I'm able to get a $300 bottle of rose. Is it 300 or 200? One of those is really expensive. Maybe it's the Jasmine Absolute. I don't know. I don't remember. But that's how I get my expensive bottles for free. I use my points. So I order on LRP, and because I've been a member for such a long time, 30% of my order is coming back to me in points. So it's easy to do. I'm happy to help you set up your template and help you even determine what you can purchase in the next 3-4 months, just to kind of keep yourself active and get your points and also take care of your health. So for those of you that are not current members and you're not working with another wellness advocate, you can get when you get your account this month with Casa Walters, not only are you going to get a free membership, because everybody does, if your order is 100 PV, you're going to get a gift from us of On Guard hand sanitizing mist and On Guard hand sanitizing gel. Very important for the classroom, for your place of business. You're going to need this to keep your hands healthy, keep your immune system healthy, keep you well. If you place a 150 PV order or more, doTERRA is going to throw in a free diffuser, an excellent way to use your Northern Escape. And then if your order is 200 PV or more, we're going to throw in, Casa Walters is going to throw in On Guard hand wash and a pump. We love this hand wash, and it is so for one, it smells wonderful. It definitely has a fallish aroma to it, but it's also providing you the health benefits of On Guard essential oil. So just a way to continue prepping you for the months ahead, and definitely prepping you for a new school year. So if you have any questions about this enrollment promo and how you can access it, please reach out to us. And if you're ready to order, there's the link and the QR code. So for those of you that are current members, a lot of you in our group are, make use of your refer a friend link. So this is something very easy that you can do. You have a friend, a family member that always says, hey, I'm out of this. Can you order me something the next time around? Well, yeah, you can, but why not help them start getting points? And also for you to start earning dollars, doTERRA dollars on what they order. So we have this wonderful program called Refer a Friend, and I've talked on it before, but I'm bringing it back up to surface just in case you have forgotten about it. Because if you refer somebody to get like Harvest Spice, which is our limited time oil this month, they use your link, you earn $5 back, and you can use that towards anything on the doTERRA site. So and they get their membership for free as well. So it's a really great way to help your friends and family get doTERRA into their homes, but it also helps you to earn doTERRA dollars. This is not you building a business. This is not about that at all. This is about you making the most of your own referrals, and you helping people become be able to order their doTERRA at their convenience. and you're getting your doTERRA dollars. So it's a great program. I'm happy to walk you through on getting your links. You should be able to access it as soon as you get onto your account. There's a pop-up and you can see it right away. So this Saturday, our first in-person class for this month is our palm party. Sorry. This is our product of the month party. So this is going to give you an opportunity to experience the special oils of the month. So we're going to have some DIYs that include tea tree, our exclusive harvest spice, and our beautiful Northern Escape. So I do ask that you pre-register because our space is definitely limited. And Casa Walters members, those of you that have your own VIP accounts, you're free. It'll be just any guest or friends that you want to bring with you that will have a $10 cost. And that cost is just to cover supplies and to cover the space. So it is this Saturday at 1. And once you register, I'll email you confirmation as well as the address for the class. And again, it is limited, so first come, first serve. So the upcoming August sessions for our Wellness Wednesday, the best essential oils for kids. We're going to talk about some of the essential oils that are they're specific for kids in that they help kids with their things that they're going to experience in their health and wellness journey. And then we'll share our favorite DIY rollers. We're some rollerholics over here. And we can create a roller for just about anything, but that's the beauty of it. They're personalized and they're effective, and they're really empowering when you find something that works and you just want to continue making that roller, and because you use it all the time. It's a great way to use your oils, and it's a great way to stretch your oils as well. And then we're going to talk about seasons of change, not so much as just being focused on essential oils, but just also mindset and things that, I don't know about you guys, but my biggest challenge in the seasonal changes always comes from summer to fall. I love fall. It is my absolute favorite season of the year. But giving up that sunshine, I mean, even though we live in New Mexico and we have sunshine pretty much all year round, I mean, there's something that happens to my brain when we're leaving the summer months. We're just going to talk a little bit about that and how to prep for that changing of the season. So our upcoming in-person workshops is you'll see our palm party, which I shared with you already. And then on Sunday, August 27th, we have a school life make and take. So this is really going to focus on just support for our moms, our students, our teachers, even our college kids. Just, what kind of support essential oils and our natural products could provide each of you guys. And again, there's a pre-registration required. Okay. So this is the way that you can stay connected with us. And if you're watching later on YouTube, we'd appreciate a like and a subscribe to our channel so that you can continue to get notified when our next videos are added. All right, so let me share with you my favorite way to use Northern Escape. Well, you heard me talk about the diffuser, so definitely diffusing it to clear our space, create a positive environment. But also for respiratory support. Love to use this in a diffuser. It just changes the aroma just a little bit. It's really, oh gosh, it's so delicious, but it changes just a little bit. The second best way I like to use this is in a body wash. I love it. I love the piney and the fur aroma of Northern Escape. And then, of course, using it with the unscented lotions. So those are my top 3 ways of using this oil, my favorite ways of using this oil. If you would like to experience this and you're in Albuquerque, you are more than welcome to join us on Saturday for our palm party, our product of the month party, so that you can get your nose on this and see if it's something that you want to add to your oil collection. All right, so if you have any questions, post them below the video, reach out to us. I'm happy to help you in whatever way that you need. And thanks so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys later. Peace.